Hi, my name is Dana Chase. I'm the author of In Spite of Heroin. I often get asked how I made it through. If you've read the book, you realize that I'm put through quite a bit. And I've given that a lot of thought because ultimately the purpose of writing the book and sharing my story is to help other people. And the only way that I can do that is to truly identify what has helped me and invite others to take what resonates about my story, about my message, and leave the rest behind. So I have no interest in trying to convince anybody to see the world the way that I do or to handle things the way that I did. What I am interested in doing, though, is offering people alternatives of ways that they too can manage their despair. And regardless of the source of your despair, it doesn't have to be because you're suffering in the way that I have with my children and their addiction issues. There's a lot of reasons people find themselves in despair. So don't feel like this is only relatable if you've been in the same type of situation that I've been in. So regardless of from where you're feeling the despair, just know that there are a lot of different ways that you can tap into life in a more resilient, with more courage, with more fortitude to continue and show up for life, even when it feels like that's an impossible thing to do. And central to how I got through it, really there are two things. One is I do have what I would describe, stolen from Billie Jean King, is an unwavering sense of self. I was blessed with that. I've always felt that I was worthy of blessings. And without that innate and unyielding belief, it would have been nearly impossible. And that also translates as self-confidence. And my message to you today is that self-confidence is attainable, whether or not you feel like you were born with it, or you were raised by people, or are in a family currently or relationships that support self-confidence. That doesn't matter. It comes from within. And so the opportunity and the skill set it takes to rely on yourself and to gain self-validation, which is the most important, is a skill that can be learned. And so I invite you to book one of my workshops about self-confidence. It's also covered in my retreats. And I can't really think of anything more baseline that's necessary to survive whatever life throws at you. It will be a lot easier to navigate if you have self-belief. And the other thing that made a huge difference in my life is intuition. And intuition is very much something that everybody has. You just have to learn a little bit more about it in order to tap into it and co-create your life with including inspiration in your choices, your decisions, in your perspective when you're weighing out what to do and how to do it. So please explore my website, and I would love to see you at a future event. Thank you.